Look closely at the heart of South Africa. You see the soil, you see the rivers, but listen carefully, and you hear the thunder of history. This is KwaZulu-Natal, the land of the Zulu in South Africa. Zululand is a kingdom carved by the spear of the warrior. The spirit of the royal leopard still guards the ancient hills, majestic and very much a part of the land, as the people who live in Zululand. We journey into a world defined by its kings, its courage, and the powerful truth that sustains it all, Ubuntu, that a person is a person through others. This is Zululand. For generations, the Zulu nation was defined by its warriors, the formidable. They were the disciplined spear point of the kingdom. It was a military genius, King Shaka, who forged a scattered people into a unified, lethal fighting force. He innovated, replacing the throwing spear with the deadly ikulwa, and his system created men of iron, discipline, speed, and absolute loyalty to the king. Their courage was legendary. This history is not a relic. It is the backbone of the modern Zulu. The history is written in the blood of men and the spirit of Ubuntu, but the identity is woven into the skin of the wild animals that share this magnificent land. Of the big 5 animals in South Africa, one animal holds a unique, sacred place: the leopard, or ingwe. Elusive, powerful, and utterly regal. In Zulu culture, the leopard is not merely a predator. It is the animal counterpart of the king himself. Its spotted skin is the most sacred regalia, a symbol of nobility, authority, and unchallenged power. It is the cloak of royalty. But earthly power and daily life are governed by the spirit world. For the Zulu, life is a constant conversation with the Amadlozi, the ancestors. The Isibaya, the cattle kraal, is the most sacred part of the home. It is not just an enclosure for animals, it is the temple of the ancestors. It holds the spiritual wealth of the family. The Amadlozi are the respected, departed members of the family. They guide, they protect. Offerings are made to ensure that the living remain in harmony with the lineage. Every action seeks their blessing. The cattle are the link, the currency of Lobola, and the physical representation of the family's standing. To be Zulu is to know that you are never alone in your lineage, but a kingdom is nothing without its people. The foundation of this culture is the philosophy of Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a South African philosophy deeply rooted in the cultures of the Zulu and Xhosa peoples. It is lived out in the sharing of resources and in the respect for all life. When the rains fail and the rivers shrink, the choice is clear: compete for the last drops, or remember what binds us. The old wisdom of Zululand teaches us we are all tied together: people, animals, the land. If the leopard dies, the balance is broken. If they starve, the lions come for the cows. We must share to survive. Ubuntu means I am because we are. A person is a person through others. This spirit of sharing is what makes the spring flow forever. While the man governs the kraal, the homestead, it is the Zulu woman who builds the home. The iconic beehive huts, Ikugwan, are her masterpiece, built to withstand the storms. She is the cultural anchor, the weaver of the baskets, the translator of tradition through the language of the beadwork. Her hands craft beauty and necessity. But her power runs deeper than craft. When drought hits and life shrinks, it is the wisdom of the woman that sustains the community. The old wisdom of Zululand teaches us we are all tied together: people, animals, the land. We must share to survive, for a spring that serves only one will run dry. This is the practical truth of Ubuntu. I am because we are. She is the rock, the imbokodo that holds the family and the kingdom together. Wathint abafazi, wathint imbokodo. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. This spirit finds its loudest voice in celebration. The traditional wedding is a competition of dance and song between families, the umemulo ceremony. Here, the young woman, now a true adult, performs a dance of grace and readiness, presented with the spear of her virtue. It is a bold, powerful affirmation of her place in the family and the kingdom. These dances, this energy, are the pulse of Zululand. They ensure that the young never forget the courage of the old, that the living remember the wishes of the ancestors. The hills still call, the rivers still flow, and the spirit of the warriors remains strong. Zululand is more than just a place on the map. It is a kingdom of power, of resilience, and of Ubuntu, the heart of Zululand. It is South Africa's proud beating heart. Sign up to the African Fables channel.